So most people think that most advertising dollars are being shifted where? No. Okay, you guys aren't quite as hip and cool and haven't taken enough social media classes. Yeah, most people think in advertising that most money is being moved over to some form of internet, social media, basically online, or some kind of, basically pulling it away from traditional advertising dollars. That is actually false. Dramatic amounts of money are being spent on those new forms of advertising, but where is that money coming from? Is it coming from TV? No. Where are advertisers taking money away from to move it to those new categories? Very good. Print, and what else?
Radio maybe.
Print and radio are in big trouble. What's not in big trouble is television, magazines, and outdoor. That's a pretty advanced concept if you just got that. All this, you're now industry experts, right? If someone says to you, oh, advertising is down everywhere. No, it's not. Television is experiencing the highest advertising rates ever. A lot of people would say that's impossible with TiVo and DVR. No, it's not. People are still watching television. It's still the highest viewership. And here's the deal. Credibility. What does that mean in advertising? Why do I say highest credibility?
People believe
Yeah.
everything that's on TV.
Amen. I make a career at that. Sure. You make it a false news story and they cover it and everyone thinks it's fact, right? Sure. If you see it on TV, you believe it. If you see an internet pop-up ad for a vitamin that's going to cure all your problems, you believe it?
Yeah.
No. So you see the same internet page pops up a Chevy commercial. Same as watching a Chevy commercial on the Super Bowl? No. Hell, why? Because inherently consumers know it costs a lot to be on the Super Bowl, so you must be a real respectable company, or you wouldn't be able to afford to be on my nightly news, right? So there's credibility. Inherently, there's credibility. That's huge for advertisers, right? Huge. High viewership, high revenues. Over half of Americans still say it's the most credible news source. Pretty amazing, huh? So cable started in the 1940s in rural Pennsylvania, and now it's in 70% of U.S. households. Now, understand that. You all live in LA, so I know a lot of you are from other countries, but in the States, we still have 30% of the households in this country don't get Bravo, Nickelodeon, cable stations. They only get ABC, NBC, CBS, Fox. And you say, oh my God, really? Is that possible? It is. My sister lives in Charleston, South Carolina. She's very progressive. She has a job. And I still called her. I did just last week. I called her and got a busy signal. And I asked her why, and she said she was on the internet. And I adore her. She's great. But, she lives in Charleston, South Carolina. So we're not all as progressive as LA, right? I explained to her about, anyways. So you get the idea. So cable, believe it or not, even though it's become very popular, it's still only in about 70% of all households in the United States. Okay? So why does that matter? If you're a national advertiser and you want to sell Scott towels, if you use cable, you're going to miss 30% of the country. Okay? Early days of TV commercials, they were illegal. Does that surprise you? They first came out, they thought, oh my God, it's the end of the world, you can't have commercials on TV. May 2nd, 1941, the FCC, the Federal Communications Commission, we'll cover that again in a minute, permitted the sale of commercial time on television. Are you ready for this? In 1941, the first commercial by Bolivia was on a baseball game, $4. $5 for station charges, and was viewed by 4,000 people. $4, pretty good deal, huh? Well, in 1941, it might have been a lot of money.